Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Lakers are down 2-3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
We've got a filled arena here in downtown Los Angeles. The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We look at the Lakers, and so as we get set here to watch the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And this really one of those glass half full games. Down 3-2 in a series. It won't be easy, but they have to look at the upside. They know they can win here at home, and then it becomes one game for all the marbles.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? Still, the pressure on them is pretty high at this point. With no margin for error, things will get very sticky for them if they get in a hole here early. If that does happen, I'll be very interested to see how they respond.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Devin Booker out there with Irving, and it's Baker in at the 3 slot. Now here's Covington after Ben Simmons' miss. They set the screen. Picked him clean. And they're moving it up. Baker passes to Embiid. Baker kicks to Embiid. Pass to Baker. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock, and he makes that one. Embiid's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the 76ers. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Courtside, the tension is obviously thick, but he thinks his team can feed off of that. Coach told me we know what's at stake here. This crowd feels it. We feel it too, and I think that's going to fuel us. As for their level of energy, he assured me that fatigue will not be an issue. In the NBA Finals, he said, nobody really gets tired. Well, I don't know how true that is, Kevin, but we will see how it goes this time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Rebounded by Covington.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
Hart the pass to Mannykilla. He kicks it to Covington, trying his luck deep, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
And here is Ball after the 3 moments ago from Baker. Here's Hart, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Baker, good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Ball gets to Mannykilla. There's the dish to Ball. Back to Mannykilla. Embiid with the steal. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Now, here's Ball. Mannykilla the pass to Hart. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Baker. Irving with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Baker. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Covington. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
And Covington is always looking to shoot the ball. I mean, which in turn forces defenders to get extra aggressive with him when he's going up with the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
Free throw drops for Covington.
Man, you got to love the intensity of Covington. I mean, he's a consistent shooter from beyond the arc, and he's a player that also isn't afraid to get dirty on the glass for rebounds. That's a nice combination. Nice stroke, but still he'll do some dirty work too.
And both free throws good for Covington. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside Irving. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nance comes in for Harrell. Rodney Hood subbed in for Hart. Irving with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid kicks to Baker. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Whiteside's checked in for Los Angeles. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Lonzo Ball, number 1. So it's Philadelphia now. The putback. Simmons controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, I tell you, how about the passion of Simmons? I mean, just sticking with it on the glass.
Lakers trail by 12. Now, here's Ball. Kicks to Hood. Nance a screen on Booker. Hood against Booker. The 3 ball. Hood can't get it to go. They get it back. Here's Simmons. It's blocked. Here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Hood with it. Now guarded by Booker. Ball with a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-5 run here. Here's Baker. Here's Simmons. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Nance. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, and I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
Saransky's checked in for Robert Covington. There's Baker. 11 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Maker. Got a piece of it. Over Whiteside. And the basket by Maker.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Now, here's Ball. Whiteside dishes the ball. Whiteside kicks to Nance. Here's Baker. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Baker's got 14 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Here's Satoransky. Tips it, and Whiteside stays right with it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hood kicks to Nance. Makes it off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kept alive. Here's Fredrickson. That shot is off.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Doubled by Baker. Pass to Whiteside. Fires from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Baker. That will count. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. 76ers on top, up by 10. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Maggotti's checked in. Harrell comes in for Nance. Robert Covington's checked in for Rodney Hood. And Hart subbed in for Satoransky. Ball out there with Hart. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Harrell. And it's Maggotti in at center. That's the Laker 5. Scooped up. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Simmons got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Baker. Offline with his 3.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Lakers. Baker, no good.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hart, defended by Booker. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Hart. Here's Baker. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Shot clock reset for Philadelphia. Back to Embiid. The kick out to Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I love the 3-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Here's Hart. 7 points in the game. Maggotti. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Baker. Here's Embiid. 2nd shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Whiteside's checked in for Los Angeles. Now, here is Maggotti. He's got 6. The feed now to Covington. Lakers passing it around. From 12 feet out. The pass to Ball. Covington dishes the ball. He feeds it to Maggette. Now here's Ball. He's covered by Irving. They double him with Booker. Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. Maggette kicks to Covington. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Not a lot going his way. Everything he's shooting is just off the mark. I mean, somehow he's got to figure out a way to turn it around.
The 76ers leading by 11. Baker, no good.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Embiid against Whiteside. Here's Maggette. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Looking to get it going, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Philadelphia, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. That's good from Baker. Both free throws good from Baker.
You know, he's a steady hand at the free throw line, showing tremendous confidence in this one.
Over to the wing. Lets the three fly. And no good. And so we conclude the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. An exceptional performance from Baker.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Baker in at the small forward position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Ball. After the missed 3 from Baker. Passes it to Hart. Lock at 6. Picked by Harold. Fader on the way.
Boy, you cannot forget about the long reach and wingspan of Simmons. I mean, he uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with block shots.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Dishes to Covington. Harrell setting the pick for Ball. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
The dish now to Embiid. Outside Irving. Here's Baker. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lakers trail by 12. Los Angeles calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Lakers checked in for Joel Embiid. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Ben Simmons third.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. He's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Fultz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Harrell. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Excellent concentration from the D. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And here is Ball after the three-pointer from Baker. Covington in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Covington's got 13.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now Ball after the missed three from Baker. The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. First free throw is good. Philadelphia leading by 8. Takes a three. No good on the shot.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The shot's good from Nance.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
Hart, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
And Ball knows how to distribute the ball, pun intended for sure. An impressive point guard who continues to improve and impress as a passer.
Here's Baker. 22 points for him. From deep three-point range. No good that time.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
Ball with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. That shot wide open. Hart's got 10.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Now Ball after the missed three from Baker. Ball kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Ball, and again it's the Lakers.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
It's stolen by Nance. Outside Hood. Pass to Hart. Whiteside a screen on Wall. Nance with no one around. Another shot. Here's Whiteside. Out to Nance from past the arc. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's take a listen in to a recent huddle from Coach Dave Yeager.
They might score. They're going to...
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Larry Nance out there with Hart. Then it's Ball. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Maggette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
Both free throws good from Nance. The 76ers trail by 3. Baker kicks to Booker, and stolen by Hood. He dishes it to Maggette. On the pass to Hart. Feeds it to Ball. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Baker, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Back to Hood. He kicks to Nance. Now Ball. Nance a screen. Ball with it. He's picked up by Irving. Five on the clock. They double him with Wall. Wall with the steal. Pass to Baker. Looking to get back on track here. That's tipped. And here is Ball. Nance outside. Hood the pass to Nance. Passes it to Hart. Kicks the Ball. 5 to shoot. Nance sets a screen for Ball. Over Baker. That one wide left. The 76ers trail by 5. The kick out to Wall. 3-pointer. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Hart. Back to Maggette. Nance with it. He's picked up by Wall. The shot's good from Nance.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, the game comes so naturally to him, easily. I mean, helping to expand their lead as they try to close this one out. He's doing it.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And a wide open look for Hood. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead. And Philadelphia calls time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Nance. And Robert Covington subbed in for Hood. Fournier's checked in for Philadelphia. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Baker. They need this one. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
One shot.
Lakers leading by 7. Ball dishes to Maggette. Lakers working the ball around now. The pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fires from the wing. Baker, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now the feed to Maggette. Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Here's Covington. Unable to get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Baker. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Maggette with a screen on Fournier. Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Fournier, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Out of France, the sharp shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
And that one falls for Fournier. And so Fournier nails both of them. Ball with it. Here's Hart. He feeds it to Hero. Over Baker. Again, Los Angeles. The 76ers trail by 10 from deep three-point range. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Now, here's Ball. Picked by Harrell. Maggette with a screen on Irving. Here's Ball. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
Covington passes to Hart. Dishes it to Harrell. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Irving. Floats one, and it's blocked. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Here's Hart. Maggette with a screen on Booker. And stolen by Booker. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Baker. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3 ball there.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Hart. Hit by Harrell. A floater. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid is a determined defender. I mean, slotting away shots. He's got excellent reach and timing. Makes him a good shot blocker.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Ball gets to Maggette. He's looking for Harrell and finds him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Here's Baker. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Baker's got 15 points here in the second half. Maggette with a screen on Booker. Here's Hart. Now the dish to Covington. Feeds to Maggette. Passes it to Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ball. Rejected by Baker. And they're on the break. Booker with no one around. And it falls over the rim and in. And now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 1. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight. Spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, guys, this is where legends are made. I know you want it more than them, and it's time for you to show it on the floor. I need loose balls, crashing the boards, and D. This is for all the marbles. Let's get it done.
To the inside. There's Embiid. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot. But this crowd all over, turned up.
Here's Hart. Hit by Harrell. Now here's Covington. It's in!
And, you know, the calm nature of Covington. Even in tense moments, he stays relaxed, he keeps his composure, and finds ways to nail these shots.
Now, here is Irving. Baker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nance is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Simmons is checked in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kicks it to Ball. It falls!
Unflappable, even-keeled Ball. Fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy has future star, I think, written all over him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth. 15 seconds left in the game. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. Baker passes to Irving. Goes up from the top of the key. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Here's Ball. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
A three-pointer that will go down as one of the biggest shots in basketball history.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle.
It'll be terrific. terrific. You're right. So NBA Finals Game 6 now complete, and the series is deadlocked and going to Game 7. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.